What's going on, guys? Nick back here at the Backyard Bars, and today I'm going to be showing you how to muscle up for beginners. For those of you that want to learn how to muscle up and don't know where to start, I'm going to show you the steps to start today. So a lot of people want to learn how to muscle up, but they have not mastered the fundamentals yet, so they continue to do struggle ups, do bad form, and continue to risk injury. So we're going to take a step back and learn the right way. In order to do a muscle up, you have to have a very good explosive pull-up along with a very good straight bar dip. It also entails learning and understanding the motion itself. You cannot pull straight above the bar. You see these guys doing these muscle ups, they make it look so easy. They're barely using any momentum, but at first, I promise you, they started with a lot of momentum. You have to use your swing to your advantage, but you have to swing correctly, and yes, there is a right way to swing. I will teach you how to do so in step number 1. However, we're gonna go through 3 steps today, really simple. We're gonna learn the swing, and then we're gonna take you into the explosive pull-up, and then I'm gonna take you into the straight bar dip. If you can master these 3 steps, you will see that you will be able to put them all together and master that muscle up. So just to understand the muscle up, we cannot pull straight up. Like I said before, we have to use a C motion. We have to get around the bar. You can't pull straight up. So I'll explain that a little bit more in step 1. So let's get right into it. So step number 1 is going to be hitting the button. I call it hitting the button. You might have heard this from Chris Authentic's channel as well. I'm gonna use the bar right here just to show that first step. When I say hitting the button, we're gonna put something about 2 feet out on the ground. We're gonna go out, 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 and down. That's gonna allow us to get that launch. I can tell if somebody's going to get the muscle up just based on that first movement. Think about it like a slingshot. If I were to pull that slingshot back to here, I'm only gonna get so much force forward when I let go. If I pull that slingshot all the way back here, now when I let go, it's gonna shoot even further, right? So if we're able to really hit that button and create that momentum, where it's gonna be a lot easier for us to pull up and get over that bar for that muscle up. So like I said, we're gonna put something in front of us. I use a band, and we're gonna hold the bar, and we're gonna swing a little bit. All right, so the way I like to swing is I like to have 1 foot behind us, and when I come forward, I have both feet come at the same time. Boom, all right, so we're just swinging right now. Boom, just like that. Now that I have that band there, I'm gonna try to press that band with my toes, hence hitting the button. So I'm gonna hold, out, 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 down, boom. You see how my chest pops through? Out, 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 down. That creates that momentum. Boom, so now if I were to launch to an L sit, boom, right? I'm getting this motion right here. That's what we want. Right? And you can already see how I'm eventually gonna get that C motion. I'm gonna get around the bar opposed to pulling straight up above the bar. So you have to understand how to hit that button. So just continue to practice this until you feel it. I promise you'll have that aha moment when you do feel it. You'll feel your chest pop out, and you'll feel yourself create that momentum in order to get up above that bar. So just to see it one more time, we'll hold, out, 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 down, boom, out, 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 down. The more explosive we are, the easier it will be to get up above that bar. For step number 2, we're gonna go explosive pull-ups. So the higher we can pull up, the easier it is to get over that bar. So if we can pull up to our waist, it's gonna be really easy to get over the bar. If we can only pull up to our chin, it's gonna be very hard to hit that transfer, even with the momentum. So you wanna make sure that your pull-up game is very strong as well. Let me show you what that explosive pull-up looks like. The difference between a regular pull-up and explosive pull-up is on a regular pull-up, you're really gonna retract your scaps and lead with your chest to the bar. With an explosive pull-up, we're gonna try to create some distance between our chest and the bar. This way it's more like that C motion, more like that muscle up, and we're gonna try to pull towards our waist. Even if we're not pulling towards our waist, we wanna think pull towards our waistline. Let me show you what it looks like. So we're gonna start in a dead hang. All right, we'll get a little bit of a swing. Boom, pulling towards that waist. Explosive as high as possible. It's really good to start in a dead hang opposed to hitting them in a row, because when you hit them in a row using a little more momentum, we're just working on the strength portion so that we can get better for that muscle up. You will use momentum in the muscle up, but for strength purposes, try to stop, use a tiny bit of swing, and explode up. And for our last step, step number 3, we're going to do that straight bar dip, right? So we want to get very good at these. The deeper we can go towards our chest, the easier the muscle up is going to be, because we're going to have to pull less. So if we're able to do the pull-up, that explosive pull-up like I just taught you, to our waist, it's gonna be really easy, because then I could do my straight bar dip from here. Boom, real easy, right? However, if I can only do the pull-up to the top of my chest, I have to do a very strict straight bar dip and be very good at straight bar dips. So at first, most of you are gonna be like this. You're gonna have to do the bar dip from your sternum. So we're gonna work on deep straight bar dips. So here we go. We're gonna jump up, go down as far as we can go. You might only be able to get here first, that's fine, and press up. All right, as you get stronger, you're able to get lower, lower, and real low to the top of your chest. When you can do it to the top of your chest, it's only going to make that muscle up easier. When you get more advanced, you can start switching up your grips. You can go 1-on-1, all right, double under, all different types of grips with the straight bar dips. But the idea is to try to touch your sternum. We want to get to the top of our chest to make that muscle up easier so we don't have to pull as high. So now if we can put this all together, we will get that muscle up. So we're gonna hit the button, we're gonna explode up to our waist, we're gonna throw our chest over that bar, and then hit that straight bar dip. Let's do it. So here we go. Hit the button, explode up, throw over, straight bar. Hit the button, explode up, get around it, straight bar dip. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is your muscle up. If you still can't do it, don't worry. I will make more videos about this on different progressions you can do in order to get that muscle up, being it's one of the most popular and one of the more beginner workouts when it comes to calisthenics training. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you can utilize some of these workouts and start that muscle up training and eventually get that muscle up. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Also, check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at core_calisthenics. Also, check out my website, corecalisthenics.com. I have every single workout I know on there and me explaining the right way to perform it in under 1 to 2 minutes. Check out my shop. We have all calisthenics gear on there. Wrist wraps, ab wheels, parallettes, chalk, resistance bands, you name it, we got it for the cheapest prices possible. And stay tuned for my videos every single Saturday at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. And I'll see you guys in the next video.